I started this year skiing in Maine, Vermont, and New Hampshire. Even more skiing in February, and launched my brand Dream Urethane, which was a huge moment for me and something I'm very proud of. Skiing continued into March until I ripped 75% of the muscle off my Achilles tendon. April was all about the clips and exploring more of Maine with Megan. Saw the Chats and Dirty Fitz's play at Higher Ground in Burlington. Skated 18 miles around Philadelphia with the Landskaters crew and caught up with the Kelso brothers and Ryan Parker at Paynes Park afterwards. Drove up to Drummondville, Quebec to skate with Robert Guerrero. Went to Atlanta for the Captains of Concrete contest. Had my first dream booth there. Hung out with Maddie Schrock and reconnected with Rob Thompson. Plus I hosted the Vermont Blading Camp and appeared on the Skate Pod podcast. We spent 4th of July at Lake Willoughby. Survived 2 major floods in our town. Megan and I celebrated 5 years together, and I had my first DJ set since moving to Vermont. Skated New York City's Big Apple Roll. Saw Amel and the Sniffers play with Lambrini Girls in Burlington. And then went to Montreal with Megan for the Roll-A-Rama weekend. Judged the Montreal Cup and then explored New Brunswick and Prince Edward Island with my parents. Visited Nova Scotia and the Fortress of Lewisburg. Skated in San Diego and visited some old haunts. Hung out with Chris Peel and San Juan Capistrano. Launched a new Dreamline at Blading Cup in Santa Ana. Saw Nick Wood. Rode my first e-bike in Dana Point. And saw my favorite redheads. Saw Glare in Montreal and went to NYC twice. Once for the Dumb Goods shop opening and once with my dad for a University of Texas basketball game at Barclays Center. Introduced Dream's first bearings and kicked off ski season again. And wrapped up the last few days of the year being sick and having back issues.